Hello, hello, everyone. Gonna give everyone a chance to jump in and then we will get started. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
Good. Judy, congrats on that deal that you're doing with Julie.
We're working on it.
About it. Yep, she's telling me a little bit about it last night.
Good deal. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if this other one here's worth us doing it or not right now.
Okay, awesome. Look at you getting two done.
Do what?
I said, look at you already getting two going.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I need a bunch going.
Hold on one second, guys. Peter's calling me. All right, guys. So today I'm gonna go over Canva, how you can utilize it to better your brand, Facebook ads, websites. It's a super easy tool to use once you learn how to do it. It kind of piggybacks off of like Julie's Chat GPT training that you guys have gone through before. If you've been on our pop-ups or anything like that, you can utilize Chat GPT stuff with Canva to grow your social media presence, because we all know everyone's on social media, and the more captivating your images are, the more likely somebody's going to click on your ad. Right? Does anybody here use Canva right now?
I've used it.
Awesome. All right. Who has social media pages for their businesses? Sort of. I saw Justin raise his hand a little bit. Yeah. All right. So this is going to help you level that up. Okay. Because if you've got a logo and you've got a brand that's very noticeable, like you guys can see on my Zoom screen, I've got our logo on there. So the goal is that if you guys see that, you guys know what it is. Just like if you see a can of Coca-Cola, you know exactly what it is. Even if you just see a fraction of the can, you know what it is. So that's the importance of branding. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, can everyone see my screen? Okay, I'm going to assume yes. All right, so this is Canva. It's not free. You can get like a very basic plan, but if you just bump it all the way up to their top plan, I think it's like 20 bucks a month. It's nothing that's going to break the bank. And the amount of money that you would save on having to pay someone to do this is astronomical. So to pay somebody to do these ads or to make these images, you're looking at a few $100s for a couple of images. Using Canva and learning how to utilize it is going to save you money, and then you can do it yourself. So same thing with Chat GPT. Chat GPT is going to save you money from having to pay someone to come up with all of your marketing stuff. This is going to help as well. So the first thing that you want to do when you get a Canva account is come over here to where it says Brand Hub. Okay. And you want to set up your brand kits. So like Need to Sell My House Fast, Deal Driven, the REI Connector, US Real Estate Relief. So this is one that I did for one of our connectors a couple weeks ago. She gave me her logo. I chose the color palette. And the cool thing is when you put the color palette in here, it's going based off of this logo. So you don't have to worry about trying to match it. Okay. You can select different fonts that you want to use. Sorry, everything's cohesive and it's in one spot. Same thing with photos, graphics, things like that. Okay. So let me go back over to our brand hub. And we're going to go make a Facebook ad. All right. So if you just type in the templates, look for Facebook ad. Canva has tons of options for you guys to choose from. Okay. So what we like to do is we like to scroll down towards the bottom of the page because these are going to be the ones that are less likely going to be used all the time because people don't like to scroll. So I'm going to say I like this one. Clean, simple. It's got everything we need on it. All you're going to do is click customize. All right, give it a second to load and bear with me, guys. We've got some bad storms in North Georgia, so my internet's a little wonky. All right. All right, so once your image is loaded, it's the first thing you want to do is go ahead and get your branding on there. So over here on Brand Hub, you just click on it, go to your brand colors, and you can start rotating through the colors. Some of them are interchangeable, some of them aren't. So you can see like this bottom color doesn't change, but we can always get rid of that. And you can add something else if you want. Okay. The other thing with the photos section is you've got all your pictures in one spot. So I could throw a picture of Peter on there. Oops. All right. But we definitely don't want this green thing behind them. So we're going to click edit. And you can click on background remover. So now we have just a picture of Peter in front of a cityscape. You could change this if you wanted to. Just click on this background. You can go to elements and you can type in whatever you want here. So you could type in Atlanta. You want to do a cityscape of Atlanta. You can do that. And it's supposed to, there it goes. Okay. Anybody have any questions so far? If you guys have any questions, you can just unmute and ask. All right. The other thing with the templates is, hold on, there's something in chat. All right, all good. Awesome. Thank you, Lawrence. All right, the other thing inside of Canva with the brand hub is your logo. So you always want to make sure your logo's on everything you do. And the good thing with all the templates is that it tells you the best place to put it. So logo here. So you go back to your brand hub, click on your logo, and then you adjust. Like this. And then you can just change this to your business name. Whenever we're doing webinars, all the images and stuff that you guys see, we utilize Canva for everything. Okay, so you just plug and play all your information here. If you have a website for them to, be able to sell their house, you can put your website here. Obviously change it to what you need it to say, anything like that. And I'll pull up some more ads that we've done for other investors in just a second. You can utilize slideshows. You can make videos on Canva if you want to start getting into that. The most important thing, like I said, is just to make sure your branding's all the same. And Canva lets you be able to easily get everything in one spot and make it all look cohesive. Because if you've got one thing that looks one way and something else that looks totally different, people are going to think it's two different things. And you want them always to make sure that it's the same company. So same kind of messaging across the board. So let me go back and show you guys some of the ads that we've done for a couple investors, just so you guys can kind of get a different idea of what to put on there. Oops. More. Here we go. So these are some things for Facebook that we made for US Real Estate Relief. This is Erica and her husband, Mike. So we made a couple different things. This image is for their Facebook page for their cover photo. So just on the cover photo, simple, clean, it shows them. Scrolling down, this is actually the background of one of their landing pages on their website. And all of these took me just a couple minutes on Canva. And by a couple minutes, I mean maybe 15 minutes to make these. So these are all the backgrounds that she's utilizing. And then she's adding the text message or the text part on her end. So she can change them. Okay. This is one of the ads that she's going to be running. It shows what they specialize in, her direct phone number, and her website. So it's clean, it's simple, it's easy to read. The more funky and fancy you start getting on with your text message or your fonts for your texts, it's hard to read. So this is very bright, bold. It's going to catch the eye. Okay. And then we haven't finished that one yet. So, but this ad took just a few minutes. And the biggest thing is just finding an ad or finding a template. Let's see. Down. So we're going to make a full ad right now for Erica and just to show you how easy it is if you have the brand hub. Okay. So I'm going to go choose hers. All right. So first thing we're going to do is shuffle the colors around. All right. And then because she's an investor, we're just curious if they're planning on selling their house. And this is where you can utilize ChatGPT to help you come up with different slogans, different headlines, different context, all kinds of stuff. All right. So we're just going to copy her phone number from here. Oops. All right. Ungroup that all. And then you always want to make sure everything's legible. And then on their images, you can just delete that one. Grab the picture of them. And then obviously we don't want this house. This house is way too fancy, way too nice, not a good investment opportunity. So we're going to go to elements. And let's just see what we can find. Somebody give me some way to describe the kind of house that you're gonna want. Anybody got any ideas? Fixer upper, fix and flip. Let's see if fixer upper works. Oh, look at that. So we're gonna go to photos. Let's see. Well, that one looks like a tear down, so we're not going to use that one. And like I said, scrolling down to the bottom really does help because these are going to be images that other people may not use. Just because it, like I said, people don't like scrolling. So we're going to we'll just use this one for now. And then all you have to do is just drag it into that area and you see how it automatically snaps into the spot it needs to be. Okay. And then I'm not feeling the red, so we're just going to keep shuffling it around. Okay. That one doesn't look bad. And then if you want to just change specific pieces of it to a different color, just click on it. Click on these colors. And then it's going to pull up the brand colors as well. So let's just make that. Well, that one didn't work. Let's see if I can grab that piece. Yeah, that piece is different. So, but you can just keep playing around, keep shuffling it. See which ones you like. And then you can always just copy the same ad and just change what it says too. So if you really, really like this ad, you can just copy it and just change this part if you want to, or change your slogan, or rearrange stuff some without losing the original one. Let's see, does anybody have any questions at all? All right, let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen for a second. All right. So does everyone kind of understand the importance of branding and making sure your brand is noticeable and easy to recognize? Yep. I see Justin shaking his head. Thank you, Justin. And thank you, Lawrence, in chat, even though you're driving. All right. All right, does anybody, there's no questions at all, otherwise it's going to be a very short call. And Peter and Julie do apologize for not being on. They both lost internet about 5 minutes ago before the call started. And usually I'm the one that loses the internet. So. All right. So no questions at all. All right. Are any of you guys coming down for Friday? So the event that we're having in Atlanta on Friday? Nope. All right. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, on Friday from 10 to 4, we are having a full day of training here in Atlanta with Peter and Julie. I promise they're going to be there. So Peter and Julie are going to be here. We're going to go over actual real life deals that we're doing right now. We're going to break them down, show you how to format them, show you how to set them up, where the numbers need to be, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a full day. And then afterwards, we're all going to go hang out at main event. It's kind of like a big Dave and Buster's. So if it is totally free, the event is totally free. It's 10 to 4 on Friday. And I just put the link in chat to register. It is in person. We will not be doing it virtual, as far as I know. Just because there's going to be a lot of moving pieces. And when we're streaming something virtually or anything like that, there's a lot of moving parts. And moving parts with moving people usually end up in broken equipment. So we don't want that. But we'll definitely at least grab like maybe some snippets of it and things like that. So if you're in the area, or if you want to take a nice weekend drive down to Atlanta, hopefully the weather's nicer than it is right now. Definitely come down, totally free of charge. And like I said, it's a full day of training with Peter and Julie, doing real life deals, real life deal analysis. Anybody have any questions, even if it's not about Canva or anything?
Hi, good morning. Let me
Good
see if
morning.
hi, it's Nina out
Hi.
in Phoenix, or Scottsdale area.
How are
I
you?
have a question. Good, how are you?
Good.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
So yeah, no, I actually use Canva. It's amazing. I use it for a lot of different things. But I have a question regarding ads. So
Okay.
how, I've tried to do them myself, and I'm not like I'm pretty techie, but not it was absolutely miserable, honestly, when I tried to do ad on myself on Facebook. There's just so many pieces to that puzzle. Like, what do you recommend?
So when it comes to Facebook ads itself, and I know this kind of goes against what I just said about doing it yourself, go on Fiverr and find somebody who knows how to use it, because Facebook ads is going to drive you nuts. It's very hard to figure out and learn the rules of Facebook ads. Like, even with us, I've been with Julie and Peter for 4 years now. We still outsource Facebook ads. Like, it's very hard to get them approved. But you can go on Fiverr and you can find someone to run the Facebook ad for you for like 50 to $100, especially if you already have the ad. You just need them to set it up. It's cheaper. So, because there's different like words that you can use and that you can't use. There's different types of audiences that work better inside Facebook ads. YouTube is also a great place to learn how to run those too. Honestly, TikTok, I've learned how to run Facebook ads from 60-second TikTok videos. I finally, finally learned how to do it. It's still something, I still get ads denied every single day. Every single day we still get ads denied. Our chief marketing officer, he's been in marketing for 20 plus years. He just got a Facebook ad denied this morning. So it's not something easy to learn. You can definitely learn it. Going into, like I said, TikTok and YouTube and watching those videos. If you want to do it yourself, that's where I would start. If you kind of just want to just be like, okay, I'm done, I'm over it, I would just go on Fiverr.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Well, and you know what? I think when you're kind of a control freak, you try to do everything yourself.
Yep. I do that too.
Before you know it, it's 5 o'clock, and I really haven't done much as far as marketing because I've been busy trying to, I just don't want to be the jack of all trades and master of none kind of person. But
right,
I tend to just want to do everything, because I want everything to be done my way, the right way. And so, okay, no, those are great tips. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And yeah, Peter always says this whole thing of like, stay in your lane, like pick a lane and stay there. Because when
Right.
you start weaving, then that's going to cause issues. So if you pick a lane and stay there, because I'm one of those, if Peter calls me and says, hey, can you do this? I'm like, yep. And I may not have any idea how to do it, but I'm going to figure it out. And he goes, no, just tell me, no, you don't know how to do it. I'll go find someone on Fiverr to do it. So that way
Right.
you
Well,
can focus on what you do best.
right. I think I always joke that I think it's a prerequisite to be like ADHD in
Yeah.
the business of real estate, because I literally, and I meet so many people, I am literally like a squirrel. Like I will jump from one thing to another. So no, I get it. The whole lane thing is great advice.
Yes, yes, he tells me that all the time. He
Okay,
always says
great.
it to me,
Well,
at least on a
thank
daily
you.
basis.
Yeah, thank you, Kristen.
You're welcome. Right. Anybody else have any other questions? All right. Well, guys, if you guys have ever been on any of our calls, you know that we do deals with people. We work with people nationwide, across the country. We do more than what anyone else does. We're going to help you find the deals. We're going to give you the technology to help you find the deals. We're going to teach you how to find them, teach you how to negotiate. We're going to provide all the contracts. We're providing all the back office support. So if you've ever closed a real estate deal, you know how much paperwork there is. We take care of all that. So you can literally focus on going to find the next deal.
Actually, Chris, I do have a question in regards to
Yeah.
the contract.
What's up?
Is that something, do I just request that and you guys send it over whenever I need it? Or is that something I can, do I print it out? Like what, in
Oh, just
regards to that?
All you gotta do is text Julie.
Okay, and then, okay, all right.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you just text Julie the address of the property and the owner's name as it shows on Deal Driven. And then just tell her when your appointment is to go look at the house and she'll get it for you.
Okay, so I would let her know before I negotiate with the seller.
Yeah, yeah, because when you're going on an appointment, the worst thing that you can do is leave without a contract, like without a
Right.
signed contract. It's kind of like when you're sitting at the checkout line and you got all the candy next to you and it's an impulse buy. It's kind of
Yes.
that same thing. Your hottest
Okay.
lead is the one that you're standing in front of right now.
Right.
You definitely want to have a contract with you on hand when you go look at the house. Because if
And
they're
then,
ready to go, then you want
and
to.
is that, I know that you guys do a lot of things technologically, and not that it matters, but is that something I do over, like through the phone, or is that a form that I have to print out too?
So it depends. If you want us to send it to the owner via a DocuSign, we can. Or if you just want to have a copy, like a hard copy to take with you, we'll
Okay.
just send it to you, pre-filled
Got it.
out with Peter's signature on it. And then
Okay,
you just print it out.
got it. All right, thank you, Kristen.
You're welcome. So yeah, if you guys are interested in working with Peter and Julie and the entire team, like I said, we're going to help you find the deals, get them under contract. We're going to help you get them across the finish line, but we're also going to pay for everything. So the purchase of the property, the rehab, the electric bill, gas bill, whatever, we cover the entire cost of any deal. So there is no money out of your pocket for a deal. Peter takes all the risk. If you guys lose $5,000 on the deal, he takes the hit and you guys move on to the next deal. It's as simple as that. So if you guys want to learn more about how you can join us and become one of our connectors, let me grab a link for you guys. You can click on that link and schedule a call with a member of our team. Either Lawrence, Josh, Kenny, or Christine will reach out to you and they'll give you all the details and the next steps on what we need to do to get started. All right. Well, if you guys don't have any other questions, I think we'll go ahead and call it a day. All right, guys, you guys all have a good one. And for those of you that'll be here Friday, I will see you guys on Friday. If not, hopefully you guys can come to the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.